Hi, this is John Hawkins Jr. I wanted to talk today about some of the responses I got asking me a lot of questions about different types of addictions. This is a topic that's really important for me. I have a lot of personal experience with this. I've worked at multiple treatment centers as an addiction specialist, trauma therapist. It's also a topic that I know probably is going to get a lot of negative responses with some of the things I'm going to say. I live down here in South Florida and in Palm Beach County. In Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County is probably the treatment mecca maybe of the world. We have probably more treatment programs in these three counties than anywhere else that I've ever heard of. And I would say I'm a very optimistic person, but I would say probably 80% of the treatment down here is complete garbage, and people are dying left and right. The industry is rife with con artists and scams. There's some really good people trying to help people like myself and probably thousands of other people down here, but we're trying to overcome the industry itself and a lot of the just very unethical things. I mean, from scams of insurance to halfway houses that are giving people drugs, sleeping with clients, clients that are getting recruited to go into other treatment centers and steal clients. I mean, it is, hustle USA down here, and the sad thing is how many lives are at stake. The positive thing for me is that after working with well over 1,000 addicts, I've really been able to identify and develop a method that really addresses the deeper core causes of addiction, which lie in the primitive and subcortical brain. And these can't be changed just by talking about them or just discussing things. They're too deep for that. I tell people all the time that alcohol is not cunning and baffling, heroin is not cunning and baffling. They're substances with absolutely no intelligence. It's your subcortical brain that's cunning and baffling because it's survival based, and survival is our biggest priority. So I have an expression that primitive wins. So there's a lot to talk about with all this stuff, a lot of different topics, different aspects of it. I'm going to address each and every question I get about this, things that I want to share about this because it's so important. So I really appreciate some of the questions I've gotten on this and the opportunity to speak on this. And over a course of however many videos I need to do to really address a lot of these things, I want to speak to everything that we've learned, everything I've learned, and addiction can really be treated, but it has to be treated in the right way and in an ethical way. So I look forward to all the comments, positive and negative, because I'm sure I'm going to get probably a load of both. I don't know everything. I don't want to come across as a know-it-all, but I know a lot, and I've got a lot of experience in working with this area, and it is the #1 health issue in the United States. You may not think so initially just off the top of your head, but when you talk about public health, debt, money, I mean, everything this touches, and I don't think there's anybody in this country that's not touched by it in one way or another. So I'm really excited about doing a series on addiction, and I look forward to each of your questions, the opportunity to answer them. Once again, as always, feel free to contact me anytime you want at johnh@gatewaycounseling.com. John D. Hawkins Jr. on Facebook. You can message me on Instagram, YouTube, all those kind of things. I respond to each and every question that comes my way there. So thanks for listening, and I look forward to the upcoming series ahead.